6:04, it is time to check in with our team live in Baltimore ahead of Monday Night Football. The Colts take on the Ravens in primetime. The game is on Wish TV. One of our favorites is so excited, she's up early. News 8's Alexis Rogers joins us live from the Inner Harbor. Alexis, first off, good morning. Girl, how you feeling? Marcus is laughing.
Hey, good morning. Listen, I'm a morning person, okay? The early bird gets the worm. I'm excited about this. Brenda, let me tell you, I know how you like cool stuff. You would love it here. This Inner Harbor area, let me tell you, it's in the center of everything. I'm looking at bubblegum shrimp. That sounds good even at this early in the morning.
It always sounds good, right?
Let me tell you something. You know, I like a good... Yeah, it always sounds good, and I always love to have fun, and we wanted to start having fun even this early in the morning, but actually this time it was going to be with both mayors, the mayor of Indianapolis, the mayor of Baltimore, or as I've been learning, Baltimore, okay? And we wanted to say, hey, we know you love your city, but, you know, it's a good time for maybe some competition. Take a look at what they had to say.
Two cities with a deep history of passion and football. So who better to get together than Brandon Scott, mayor of Baltimore, and Joe Hogsett, mayor of Indianapolis? What's a competition without a little trash talk?
It's not even a comparison. First of all, that team that shall forever remain nameless in the eyes of Baltimoreans doesn't really have a fan base because its original fan base is here.
Do I sense some bad blood?
We don't see horseshoes, we see Mayflowers when we see them, which is why we're going to beat them again.
I'd take the Colts over the Ravens as a group of fans any day of the week.
Who has the best food?
Crab cakes, crabs, Baltimore. No one knows what Indianapolis is known for. They have food there. When I was there, I brought my own food. I couldn't even eat it. I had to bring crab cakes with me.
Who eats crab cakes? You need a good tenderloin. You need a hot dose of the sauce at St. Elmo's. You need to go out to Working Man's Friend and bite into a double cheeseburger. That's what living's all about.
What about the best dancers?
We know that Ray Lewis was known for his dance. Baltimore Ravens have the best dancers.
I mean, the Colts have been known to cut a rug.
If the mayor of Baltimore wants to throw my dancing into the mix, the odds are evened up a little bit.
Who has the best mascot?
Blue? How can you be better than blue?
If you compare a Raven to a Mayflower truck, there is no comparison at all. It's going to be the Raven, it's going to be Poe.
Who has the best accent?
Does Baltimore have a twang? The mayor himself said they have an accent. We've got the good old-fashioned Hoosier twang.
They call us Charm City, and that accent is a part of that charm. That's why when people come here, they don't leave.
And of course, you got to figure out who has the player with the most swag.
Ooh, see, that's hard with this team. I would say that our swaggiest player, for me, our swaggiest player is Marlon Humphrey. But it's that quiet swag. You don't have to be, it's like the I know I'm gonna lock you down swag. I'm a lockdown corner. You ain't getting no catches on me. That kind of swag. That's a different kind of swag. That's that Baltimore quiet swag that he has about him.
When T.Y. gets going, there ain't nobody who's got swag like T.Y.
To spice things up, a friendly wager.
To my brother Mayor Hall said that choose his pain lightly. I'm willing to say that when the Ravens win, this is what I want to see. I want to see him in a Ravens jersey eating whatever the great food of Indianapolis is and admitting that team's name is the Indianapolis Mayflowers. That's what I want to see. And I'm willing to put on a Mayflower jersey, to eat a crab cake and talk about how great they are, but that's not gonna happen.
That sounds like somebody who's trying to prop up a team that's going nowhere.
We'll see which city comes out on top.
Ooh, let me tell you, doesn't that sound like a good competition? I don't know. Guys, what do you think?
All right. So, Alexis, there's a lot of pettiness, all right? And you know that I am a diehard Colts fan.
The petty is real this early.
Yeah.
I know you are. I knew you were going to have something to say about it.
I always go back to this, Alexis, is while I can understand the bitterness of the Colts leaving in Mayflowers, which people didn't know the reference.
The Mayflower trucks.
The Mayflower trucks
Took
back
them
in the
away.
early 80s when they moved to Indianapolis. But here's the deal. One, the Indianapolis Colts have as many Super Bowl championships as the Baltimore Colts did, and the Colts have been in Indianapolis longer. So I'm going to jump in with Mayor Hogsett there just to add a little fuel to the fire. That's it. I'm going to get off my soapbox.
I don't think that's it, Marcus. I think he's got
Well,
more.
no, I've got plenty more, but I know Alexa's got a long morning here, so I don't want to waste her time.
Listen, absolutely, we can talk about it all, but I will say, here's the thing. When Mayor Hogsett heard Mayor Scott say the Mayflowers, he literally cracked up so hard. So you know what?
Back.
We'll continue on with this back and forth. I'll be sure to check in with you guys soon, okay?
All right.
And see
Back
here,
to
you thought we were talking sports. Alexis, thank
right.
you for showing us the gunslinging behind the game.